Brave New World is a cautionary dystopian novel that envisions a futuristic world state where absolute stability, efficiency, and manufactured happiness are achieved through genetic engineering, social conditioning, and chemical pacification using the drug soma. The core message is control through consensual servitude. Huxley's central warning is that a society can be controlled not by force but by manipulating its citizens into loving their servitude. The world state achieves this by prioritizing pleasure, technology, and stability over genuine freedom, individuality, truth, and deep human experience. The story outlines key themes and mechanisms of control. The government maintains order by providing a constant stream of distractions, casual sex, and the euphoric drug soma, making citizens content with their lack of freedom and genuine connection. Conformity is instilled from birth through hypnopaidia, sleep learning, and neo-Pavlovian conditioning, programming individuals to accept their specific roles within the rigid caste system. To ensure stability, the society suppresses key aspects of the human experience, including art, science that actually seeks truth, religion, family, and deep emotion, resulting in a shallow, purposeless existence devoid of individual identity. The novel questions the uncritical faith in scientific and technological advancement, illustrating how such power can be misused for totalitarian control and efficiency rather than for human betterment. The narrative challenges the reader to assess the value of a life without suffering or choice. It suggests that freedom and the capacity for pain and deep experience are necessary components of a fully human life. The story highlights the hollowness of a society that trades truth and humanity for comfort and control, following outsiders like Bernard Marx and the savage John as they rebel against the system. Ultimately, Huxley predicts a future where people are enslaved by their own engineered desires and consumerism, a sophisticated form of oppression that makes them willingly embrace the systems that diminish their humanity. Brave New World portrays the world state as a totalitarian, fascist, and anti-intellectual state. Aldus Huxley warned that advanced technology, social engineering, and consumerism can create a stable but soul-crushing dystopia where people willingly trade their freedom for pleasure and security and distraction, becoming enslaved by their own desires and unable to think critically, a state called loving their servitude. He cautioned against totalitarian control achieved not by overt force as in Orwell's 1984, but through the subtle means leading to a shallow conformist society. What are we seeing in the real world here in the US? The rise of the MAGA movement has been significantly supported by Christian conservative evangelicals. This powerful, much debated intersection, often labeled MAGA Christianity or a strain of Christian nationalism, is a major force in American evangelicalism. It is defined by a blend of religious faith and patriotic nationalism, centered on the belief that America is divinely favored and that its political, social, and legal structures should adhere to Christian tenets. MAGA Christianity represents a potent voting bloc that significantly influences the Republican Party, driving its platform toward conservative social issues. While most prominently supported by white evangelicals, the movement draws substantial backing from white Catholics and white mainline Protestants as well. A key characteristic among its followers is a belief that they are a persecuted minority, which fuels a strong desire to defend their faith and reestablish cultural dominance. The MAGA anti-intellectual movement is a form of right-wing populism marked by a profound systemic skepticism toward academic, scientific, and cultural authorities. Its core tenet is the elevation of intuitive judgment and established, often nationalist convictions above specialized knowledge and data-driven evidence. This outlook is frequently presented as safeguarding the interests of the common man, against academic institutions viewed as liberal, globally minded, and detached from ordinary life. MAGA, sometimes referred to as the New Right, is frequently criticized by researchers for dangerously undermining objective knowledge, seeking to supplant established expertise with its own ideological frameworks. Conversely, some supporters view this movement as a necessary stand against indoctrination. The Trump administration and its MAGA supporters have launched an assault on accessible media. Several media outlets have either been acquired by wealthy supporters or preemptively fallen in line, resulting in unfavorable news stories being blocked from airing in the United States. Furthermore, TikTok has been banning content creators for using specific words and phrases critical of the president and his actions. This pressure is applied through the FCC, which is currently led by Trump's loyalists. Trump himself publicly attacks any media, be it a show, performer, media member, or even a social media post that he disagrees with. Now, criticizing ICE or the administration on social media platforms could even lead to legal repercussions. This is a blatant violation of the First Amendment, designed as a planned indoctrination of the American populace. Coupled with significant funding cuts, either proposed or enacted for NPR, PBS, and international broadcasters such as Voice of America, this strategy effectively obstructs any independent messaging that fails to align with the administration's objectives. The administration has shifted its focus to friendly, right-leaning media outlets, online influencers, and its proprietary platform, Truth Social. The act of banning books has become a staple of the authoritarian toolkit. Works of dystopian fiction such as Brave New World, 1984, and Fahrenheit 451 frequently appear on these banned lists. Books are consistently targeted because they serve as a lasting record, a warning for future generations. It is crucial to understand that no governmental body has ever banned a book with a genuine intent of protecting its citizens. The sole purpose has always been to shield its own actions. What can we do about this? We must not shrink away from the issues, nor hide in silence. While not everyone can physically march and protest, resistance remains possible. To begin, we must engage with the media and scientific information that the government actively suppresses, prohibits, or contests. We need to expose Christian nationalism and the way its adherents contradict their own professed values. We can combat anti-intellectualism by committing ourselves to thoroughly researching and understanding the issues that we champion. Taylor Momsen, the lead singer of the band Pretty Reckless, said, in response to criticism from Caroline Levitt, "The truth does not care about your political messaging. It does not negotiate with your talking points. It doesn't need a publicist. And while you call my dissent rebellious theater, it is your refusal to face reality that is truly reckless. You are playing a role for a 4-year term. I am speaking for the people who have to live with the ending of your play." That's all for this week. Until next time, remember, silence is compliance. Your voice is vital. Stand up, speak out, strike back. They don't know what they started. If you appreciate this content, please like, share, and subscribe. For updates, ring the bell. Your support truly helps the channel.
Can I take the